Welcome back, everybody, and thank you for being here today. I hope you all are having a wonderful day today. So, today's video, I just wanted to share with you a quick, well, semi-quick haul video. So, today I was out for a physical therapy appointment, and on my way back home, I stopped at a Walmart that I hardly ever really stop at. I think I might have stopped there once or twice before, but hardly ever stopped there. So I went ahead and stopped in there. I needed to get a couple of things. First off, I needed to get something Lego-wise, which was some of these right here. So this is the storage units that I use to go ahead and store all of my Lego pieces in. And I've got a bunch of those cases that I'm using now. They are about $10 for two of them. You can't beat that price whatsoever. It's the best deal that I've ever found on stackable, and they actually interlock with each other. So they actually stack on each other, and you can actually pull a whole stack as opposed to one apiece. So that's why I really like those. So going from that, I decided to go ahead and check and see what Lego they might have in stock today there at that location. And I wound up getting a couple more, but not what you think. So I actually got a couple more of these road plates systems. So basically, it's not that they didn't have any of the other in stock, the 11717. In fact, I'll show you right here. They actually had a huge amount of them. It's just that that's not what I was in there for today. So I had to leave those alone and just go ahead and get those road plates. But just to let you know, that is the Yelm, Washington location. So if you are in Yelm, you can go ahead and check that out. They have a whole lot of those in stock right now. And those prices just don't seem to be changing on those. And again, it's a steal at that price. But I digress. So let's get back to these road plates that I bought. So basically, the reason why I got these, well, okay, let me back up just a little bit and explain. It just seems like most everybody seems to be on the fence with these. It's either they hate them or they love them. And for me, I actually really kind of love them. I took a look at these. Now, I unfortunately only have these old 1980s style road plates, and they are made for the really small cars. They're not made for today's cars whatsoever. But I did notice that these are about, I believe they're four studs shorter total in width. So basically you have, on the newer road plates, you have an extra couple of studs worth of road that they actually have. And I just haven't had the chance to put the money into getting the newer roads. The ones that they just recently retired, I guess I should say. But these particular ones, as you see right here, they actually wind up going about a stud each for each lane and extra on top of what I've already got. And then with these are really easy. Even from here, you could just add a strip of plates and tiles and create yourself a row here and a row here, and that actually will widen this road out an extra couple of studs. And that is what I plan on doing. But not only that, the real reason why I think these are great is because they're going to give me a great start for the Mills plate systems. Now, if you haven't heard of the Mills plate, or excuse me, the Mills plate system, that is basically you're building off of your base plate, a brick high, and then regular plates, and then your build. So basically, let me show you on the diner here. For those that you don't know the Mills style, so that's really what the Mills style is. The only difference is instead of using these regular brick, I will be putting in some Technic bricks in there so that you can attach them. Similar like what you do with the modulars where you can attach them together. You do the same thing with those Mills plates. They just attach with those pins and it creates a great look. Now, the one thing is the regular Mills style plate or Mills plate style for the road plate system looks absolutely gorgeous. It's brick built. Go check out Bevan Bricks. He actually will show you exactly how to create those. And I think that they absolutely look great. The problem is they're really part intensive, and right now for my arthritis, I don't look at that going, that's something I want to do. Especially when you look at how many roads you have to create, that's just too many pieces to deal with right now. So instead, I went ahead and got these because I'll be able to create just by putting I'll put a plate underneath, and then I will be putting these up on top of those, and then that'll give me a little bit of height already. So that'll give a brick height right there for the road itself. And then what I will do is I will actually have another, I'm going to go ahead and widen these out. Like I said before, I'll go ahead and widen these out. And then the next row and back, all this area is going to be sidewalk, but it's actually going to be a brick and a plate, or excuse me, a brick and a tile height. So that way it's actually going to be a tile higher than this road is. And that will give you a wonderful, wonderful 3D look as opposed to the 2D look that they give you on a regular road plate. So with that being said, the next thing I wanted to do was go ahead and take you through a little bit of how I keep track of all of my hauls and everything. So I will go ahead and switch over to showing you something on the computer. Really quick note on these the Mills plate systems, that actually gives you accessory for your wires, for your lights and your motors and everything else that you're going to run, can go underneath and be hidden without being totally open, available for everybody to see. It actually keeps everything well hidden. And so that's why I'm going to go for that system. I loved it when I saw these come out. I think it's a great way to do a jump on these Mills plate systems. So anyway, now that I've said that, let's get into how I do my hauls really quick. And I do have to put my glasses on because I am blind. So we are going to put those on. I will start that here. And so I first want to go by telling you, so this is my database that I created. This is a database that I started up as I was starting to get some of these hauls. I realized, how am I supposed to keep track of what I have, what I don't have, and all of that. Now, they do have a couple of websites out there. One is called Rebrickable, and then the other is Bricklink. Bricklink is mainly to create stores that later on you can sell. I like part of that idea, only because I have had to in the past. I've had to sell Lego just to make bills. You know, that's for another story, another time. So anyway, going back on this, I wanted to find a way to keep track of it, and I found that Bricklink was a wonderful way of keeping track of your sets, of your parts, and everything that you have. But then I came across Rebrickable, and there's certain things I like about that site more so than the other. Bricklink doesn't break down all of your parts from your sets to show you pieces, total pieces in your collection, like what it does on Rebrickable. The problem with Rebrickable is that they only allow you to show one of any kind of item, so you can't have a new item and an old used item. You have to only list it as one or the other. Or technically there's no designation. It's just, it is what it is. That's what you have. So what I wanted to do is create myself a system to where I can go ahead and keep track of what is in my collection and all that. Now, you'll see right here there's this approximate collection value. This is strictly just based off of Bricklink prices, and it's nothing to really go by other than to kind of give me an idea as to whether I'm getting a bargain or not. So I go out there and I see what Bricklink has it for, and then I can put it into my database, and it determines whether or not that is a normal price, a decent price, or paid way too much for, that kind of thing. So what I do is I go ahead and I hit here, I go for new haul, and wait for it to open up. Oh, I don't know why it's showing this. Oop. Alright, so then what I do is I go ahead and go, okay, today's date is 2/26. I purchased it at Walmart in Yelm. And all these are for different notations, and that's just for my database use. So then I come over here. Now, since I paid for sets, I go ahead and I enter in how much I paid for each of the sets, not including the tax. This is just the actual price. So I paid $20 a piece for these. So I technically paid a penny a piece more than normal, but that's okay. So put in $40. And then I go down here to tax. The tax was $3.64. And that means that I paid a total of $43.64 in this haul. Now, one thing I do is I go ahead and put a picture of my haul, which I've already did. So let me copy and paste that right there. Come on. Oh, didn't work. Why didn't you work? Copy. Paste. There we go. So now that's my haul picture. So that's taking a picture of everything that I got in this haul, and since this one's easy, it's only two items of the same thing. I just took a picture of those two items really quickly together. So then I go down here and I enter haul items. I created this database in Access, in Microsoft Access. Now this is an old one. This is Access 2007, so it's quite old, but it works for me. So no sense in buying new and old works, right? So then I look here, so entering the items here. So I look up here, this is my haul number, so I'm going to put that here. Now, lot number. So now I know that this particular item I have bought in the past, so I'll go ahead and down here and look up lot number. And I'll bring that up. I don't know why it's doing that. Probably because I've got it on a different screen than normal. Alright, so these are new. There is no color, so I'm just going to put NA. And then the part number is 60304. And you'll see here, I've already got it listed down here. Like I said, I already knew I bought these in the past, so I knew I had a lot. So it made it really simple. I can go over here. Go, boom. So that's my lot number. And that, if you know Bricklink, you'll understand what lot number is. It's basically just designating what grouping you put that particular item in, and that's just a designation number. And so then it's the set number of 60304, and then this I know is a -1. I can actually show you how I know this. It's actually from the past, but if I look up, it's not there. Where was it at? I was I know how. It's actually something that I was going to show you, but I don't have the particular page brought up. But the page actually is on Rebrickable, and it actually tells you the designation. It's actually a -1. Sorry about that. So yes, I want to go ahead and now put in here no color, and I got 2 of them. So now you see here, the new quantity should be 4. The current quantity says 2, and it says 2 over here. Now what I normally do at this point is go ahead and go on to Bricklink and on to Rebrickable. Go ahead and make sure I update those particular websites as well. But then I go ahead and do this. I'll go ahead and do that after the fact, just so I can get through this really fast, because as it is, it's getting to be a long video. So anyway, I just wanted to go ahead and show you that. So then that changes this to showing a total current quantity of 4. Now it's changed this to 6. I'm not going to do anything because now I know I've already updated it, because all I was doing is adding the 2. So that keeps it easy for me to verify that each website and on here that I've got the correct one or the correct amount or whatnot. So that's basically how I put it all into my database. What I'll do is I'll go ahead and do a separate video where I can go over a little bit more depth of more of my database specifically. That way it can be a separate video. I don't know how long that might be. I just want to be able to go from different screens in my particular database and kind of show you what I'm trying to do on it. So anyway, with that, I am going to go ahead and close it up for now, and I will go ahead and send it out for the day, and I will be looking forward to you in the next video. Please like, subscribe, and leave a comment if you want to. All right. Take care, everybody. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.